Hey Aries, welcome to your April 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be a reading from April 8th until the 14th. We're just going to go ahead and get started like we always do and jump straight in. I hope you're all doing well. This is definitely a big week here for you Aries, as we are having this total solar eclipse in your sign on April 8th, the beginning of this week. So let's take a look here and let's see how this energy is going to be affecting you. Also, this week as well, when we talk about astrologically, we have Saturn and Mars coming together, right, in Pisces. And then we also have a Cazimi, Mercury, conjuncting the Sun in Aries. So this is a big week for you, Aries. Definitely a big week. So let's take a look here. Very interesting. You have the Page of Pentacles here, the Six of Cups, and you pulled the Palace of Wands. Interesting. I actually feel like this is a good week. This does look like good energy to me. I also see you may think I sound crazy right now, or maybe it doesn't make sense right now. I'm just giving you a prediction. I almost see you in an environment here that is very inspiring. Whether you're creating this environment yourself, or whether you're going somewhere, or maybe it's a community or a group or something of that nature, to where it's like there is this very fiery energy. You pulled this Palace of Wands here in the outcome, and I'm using the the Tarot of Dreams deck. And what basically the Palace of Wands is when it's like when you're immersed in some type of environment or situation that is very motivating, very inspiring. Like it gives you a lot of energy, a lot of life. So whatever this is, I feel like it's like bringing that deep sense of like fire energy that you've been looking for. So yeah, and you have the Ten of Pentacles here as well in the future position. So, you know, if you've been working really hard, Ten of Pentacles is about when you start to reap that tree of life, right? When you start to get the rewards of the, and feel like you're connected to the tree of life, right? And it's anything and everything that you've been kind of desiring. I'm not saying like your whole world and life is going to change, maybe for some of you, but I feel like whatever this is, though, it's like you're starting to like, it's the abundant feeling of something. So let's jump into this reading. You pulled the Five of Pentacles here for your overall energy for the week. I think there's this overall sensation and feeling of like a lot of you Aries are getting into this zone of like realizing that there's so much more out there for you to find that makes your life more prosperous, right? Five of Pentacles is Mercury and Taurus. Taurus deals with prosperity that endures. And when you put Mercury in that sign, it's like Mercury deals with the intellect. So the intellect is using the tools of Taurus. The mind is trying to figure out how to be prosperous, how to connect to things and find things and understand things on a deeper level when it comes to like a prosperity type of energy, right? When it comes to money, career, values, maybe your home situation, right? It's when you're really wanting to create and figure out and find like the best of the best here. And a lot of you this week are realizing like maybe you're outgrowing something, or you're realizing like it's time for me to actually open up more to connecting to things that can bring in more value into my life. And that's what I'm getting here. You have the Hermit here in your current energy at this time. I think you could be doing a lot of deep introspection, a lot of reflection here. The Hermit's also like my card of like research, towards like we kind of want to go more deeper into something, right? And the way that can manifest as an example, it can be something as simple as maybe you're looking for a house or a job. And so you're on the internet and you're searching and you're trying to find those opportunities, right? And so you could be in this energy of just deep introspection and reflection, really trying to find things here that feel in resonance with you, or that will help you move forward here. And that's what I'm picking up with this Hermit energy. Some of you could be in an energy of solitude more lately. Maybe you're enjoying your solitude, but I do see you coming out of solitude, or coming out of like this kind of introspective energy, or this introverted energy, and actually things becoming more extroverted. So you have the Eight of Cups here in the challenge position. This is actually Saturn in Pisces, and again this week Mars will conjunct Saturn in Pisces. And so at this time, you may be feeling, or during this week, like you're kind of coming to, at first, like the stop. And for the ones that always ask why I look over here, it's because I'm looking at my monitor, right? To see like if I'm focused or if you can see me. And there goes the sirens, because it's the first Wednesday of the week, or first Wednesday of the month. So, but again, Mars conjunct Saturn is kind of like a timeout. It's like in order to really move forward, we have to really truly become aware of like where we're going, right? Because we could feel lost when Mars conjunct Saturn, or feel like something is inhibiting us from moving forward. And what it's actually trying to make you do is to take that timeout energy, the hermit energy, and to reflect, right, about where your soul is really feeling called to go, where your soul and your intuitive energies are telling you where to go, and understanding and becoming more aware of like what it is that you actually want to connect to spiritually. And so I kind of get that that's kind of like the challenge, but it's not even necessarily a challenge. You have this Six of Cups here as the advice. This is about just coming back to the present moment. A lot of people think the Six of Cups is always like the reflection on the past. It is, but it's not. It's actually all timelines included, if you want to be real. But the Six of Cups is like when we have to come back to the present moment, and we have to really connect to our being and understand like that deeper aspect of ourself, and like what we want and what brings joy into our life and what makes things feel more simple and like we're in alignment. And so that's what your advice is for the week. And I feel like if you do that, it's leading you to this Ten of Pentacles energy, right? Of being able to create your heaven on earth. That's what the Ten of Pentacles is. It's like the creation of the heaven on earth that you want. It's the legacy card. It's the card of dreams and aspirations that come true and that are manifested in the physical. And so also Ten of Pentacles can be home, right? On a minor level, it can be like home, career. And so maybe there's a lot going on in regards to this week about those things. But the Ten of Pentacles is usually, it's interesting because it's Mercury and Virgo. And you know what? This is deep. This is like a deeper aspect of tarot, right? I don't really do surface level stuff. I don't know if you guys have realized. Obviously, like the people that have been watching me for a long time understand. Those are the sirens are still going off. But like I go deep with the readings to help you understand it. And I also kind of go light as well, right? And I think that's just my being, right? Like I'm a Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon. I have Mars in the 8th house. Like I like to go deep. And I'm with my sun being in Leo in the 9th house. It's like 9th house is all about teaching, right? Exploring higher levels of learning and education. So I'm sharing with you the deeper intrinsic aspects of the reading while also giving you like the fun shit as well. But the Ten of Pentacles being here, this is Virgo energy. It's Mercury and Virgo. It's when we use our intellect to practically define the details of what we want our reality to be and how we want to go about creating our legacy and what it is that we need to do to find those solutions. And it's interesting because you have the Hermit, which is Virgo, and this card is Mercury and Virgo. So it's like you're starting to really get down into the nitty-gritty of the details here that you were once unaware of before, that are helping you understand what it is that you practically need to do for you to create your heaven on earth. And this is exactly where you're going with this Palace of Wands and the outcome. It's like you're starting to really connect back to that fiery, passionate energy here, and you're starting to put yourself in situations or to start to create situations in your life that bring that stimulating fire, passionate energy. You pull the Page of Pentacles here, which is the Page of Coins, but Page of Pentacles here in the position of something that you're unaware of. Page of Pentacles is like how you can improve things, right? The Page of Pentacles is an energy. He's trying to figure out how he can take what he's already manifested and how he can keep refining it to make it better and better and better. So how can you make your reality better this week is what this reading is saying. Look at this. You pull this Jupiter return card. It says benefits. Now, some of you, it could be your Jupiter return, but what this card symbolizes is this is Jupiter is a planet of amplification, positivity, expansion, growth, abundance. So you could be reaping the rewards and getting the benefits out of this week that make your life feel more expansive. You pull this time to do it differently, go beyond what you have done before. And so I think it is time for you to do it differently. Don't be afraid to do things differently and go beyond what you've done before. It's interesting because the Eight of Cups, he's walking into the unknown. And the moon being here, this is like him following his soul, following his emotional inner guidance system and going beyond into the zones and areas of the unknown. And in the unknown is where all the treasure is, right? When we step outside of our comfort zone, we trust our soul. And I think if you do that, I think you'll be soul fulfilled. You have this, your commitment is being tested. It's the first quarter moon here. And this will be the week of that first quarter moon, right? Because the new moon will be on the 8th, right? And then to the 14th, this will be that first quarter moon we go into. So tarot and astrology connect hand in hand. Everything is synchronistic. So your commitment is being tested with the new seeds that you're planting. All right, let's clarify this reading. Clarify this Five of Pentacles for your overall energy. You have the Nine of Cups here. Yeah, you're desiring more. Nine of Cups is when we're desiring more, but it hasn't physically manifested yet in the material, right? The Five of Pentacles is here. But you're realizing like, okay, I can actually manifest my dreams and manifest my desires and my wishes here. And I think that's where you're moving toward this week. Clarify this. Because what's fueling, and I love this deck, it's like the shadow deck. And one way, I mean, there's so many ways of doing tarot. And it's about how creative, like how you use your creativity to connect things and see the patterns in the reading. And one thing about the shadow deck, and that I'm realizing now, it's like, this is like the unconscious part of ourselves, right? As I'm clarifying, it's like the unconscious things that are going on, and then the actual cards that are here on the table, it's like the conscious part of what we are conscious of in a way, right? And so what's behind this Five of Pentacles is the unconscious Nine of Cups. It's like unconsciously you're wanting something more deeply satisfying, which is why you're consciously, Mercury and Taurus, Five of Pentacles, seeking out more things that you can connect to that feel like it brings that sense of value that you're looking for. Clarify this Hermit for your current energy. You have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of problem solving, a lot of things that you're trying to reflect on. Maybe your mind's a little bit, because Eight of Swords is when we're confused. It's like we're trying to figure out the right answer, right, to help us get unstuck. And that's why I feel like you're in this Hermit energy, or the Hermit energy is really coming through for you, because it's like you may be needing solitude to really find that inner sense of truth and guidance here, and the clarity and the direction that will help you get back on track, or help you find that sense of alignment. Clarify this Eight of Cups in the challenge. Pull the Nine of Wands here. Yep. It's so crazy how connected the readings can be. Like the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands being in the challenge with the Eight of Cups. The Nine of Wands is like when we're emotionally feeling like, all right, we're feeling resistance. And a lot of the resistance that we feel is like based upon the beliefs of what it is that we're believing about our situation. Nine of Wands is Moon and Sag. Sagittarius deals with beliefs. The Moon deals with the phases of change in our emotions. And so at this time, it's like you're maybe feeling resistance and feeling like, damn, things aren't as expansive as I want it to be. And this the Eight of Cups is like you're trying to become aware here of what that resistance is. What you're unaware of that is causing resistance. That's the challenge. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles in the future. You have the Wheel of Fortune, look at that. You have positive changes here on the horizon. One thing that you're not seeing about the future here is that there is changes coming up. Even if you talk about the astrology and an eclipse that's in your sign, that's a Wheel of Fortune type of energy for you, right? And what's happening here behind the scenes is it's transitioning you here into a Ten of Pentacles. It's transitioning you here into the abundance of reality, of the new doors that are opening for you, that are helping you create your heaven on earth with this Ten of Pentacles, right? When it comes to career, business, and everything else that the Ten of Pentacles symbolizes. Clarify the Page of Pentacles in the position of something that you're unaware of. You have the Ace of Cups here. Ace of Cups is about reconnecting to your soul spiritually and really starting to seek that soul, that peace within inside your soul and that serenity. So one thing that you may be unaware of is like, there's a lot of great things that you already have in your life. And with this Page of Pentacles, it's saying like, connect to those things. Page of Pentacles, and by connecting to those things and focusing on those things, concentrating on those things, and working on those things and adding upon those things, that's what's going to bring that soul fulfillment. You have the Justice card here, clarifying the Six of Cups in the challenge, as the advice. The advice Justice card. Justice card is all about the cosmic law of balance, right? And bringing things back into equilibrium. The Justice card also symbolizes for every action, there's a reaction. And based upon what your intentions are, Eight of Swords, and how you want things to transform and change in your life, that's what's going to bring that deeper sense of change, right? And that transformation. But it's first about becoming aware of what those things are that will bring that Six of Cups, of the feeling of being able to be present, finding joy in the moment, feeling fulfilled in the moment, and feeling like you're connected to like life. Clarify this Palace of Wands in the outcome. You pull the Seven of Wands here. Yep. I feel like you're finding a lot of courage and motivation toward the end of the week here with this Palace of Wands, Seven of Wands. And you're starting to really believe in yourself. And I think you're really starting to stand up and trust yourself by stepping fully into the things that you have defined for yourself, or that you are defining for yourself. That is going to be bringing that will bring that sense of passion that you're looking for at the Palace of Wands. I see some of you here, I'm going to make a prediction, like going to something or being a part of something this week to where it's very Palace of Wands type of energy. It's like the environment is very saturated with inspiration and motivation, and it's very inspiring. So that's what I got for you, Aries, this week. This looks like a really good week. I think this is about you really getting clear, coming back and reconnecting to your soul about what you want your heaven on earth to look like, what you want your life to look like, your career, your business, all aspects of life, love, all of it. And I think you're really moving in that direction here and feeling like a new sense of life and passion with things. So I'm gonna leave your reading here, Aries. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, I did put them on sale, so they are on sale. That link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to the website. If you haven't yet subscribed, I encourage you to do so. Also hit the notification button bell. You'll be notified whenever I upload your videos. And if this video resonated with you, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. And otherwise than that, Aries, I will talk to you later.